Good afternoon, everyone.
What was that?
Welcome to ESR Manufacturer Championship. This is round 4. I'm your host, Cole McRae, and it is good to be alive. I'm joined today by co-host Matt Higgs. So I had to crack open a cold one for the audience in case you didn't hear that. And express my my audio pleasure with it. How's it going, Matt Higgs?
I feel like death.
You feel like death. Well, you
Kill
need
me.
to frickin' pound a few, brother.
Oh, okay, hang on a second. This is DTM 95 at Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. Yeah, you're right. How dare you, Martin, mess up Indianapolis? That is the sacred ground.
God damn,
In
Martin,
racing.
you had one job.
Yep. But that is how it goes, I guess. You can't win them all. This is the U.S.A. Manufacturer Championship. Oh, we'll get to the details as we get going. Race 1, 30 minutes. Red lights
Why
flashing.
is the rev counter off center?
Why not?
Make it in the center, god damn it.
And go. Here we go for round 4, the DTM 95 Championship. It can't be centered or else you couldn't see it behind the steering wheel. Matt, obviously. The damn car, a Magic Kaszczuk, getting off to a blazing start. But Tobias Thierolf, our previous winner.
Look at him come. Look at Martin go.
Look
Down
at
the
inside.
come.
Yeah. Martin Edmunds with a surprise turn 1 dive.
Oh,
turn 2 dive, actually.
It.
Oh, we got Kaszczuk. I can't read it. It's moving around too much. Crowdershfield.
At least Magic Kaszczuk in the Mercedes.
Mark Kaszczuk. Okay. Your name is now Mark Kaszczuk.
And he's behind Martin Edmunds in the Mercedes. He's behind Tobias Thierolf in the Mercedes.
So yeah, wow. Is there going to be a Mercedes behind them? I have no clue.
Maybe.
Sorry, Magic. Your anglicized new name is Mark.
Mark Kaszczuk.
We got Mark Kaszczuk in 3rd, losing a spot to Martin Edmunds. Tobias Thierolf is off like a shot. He's already made up almost 2 seconds, no doubt due to the fighting happening behind him. Lots of yellow cars in midfield. We got Berger. And Darnell is not driving a yellow car.
Barrier is there.
But Delgado is. Barrier. Yeah, I figured while we're anglicizing stuff, we might as well just go all the way, you know?
Anglicize everybody's name.
We got Takahide Maroka.
Maroka? No, that's too foreign.
I can't make it less foreign. Serge Hendricks, that's anglicized enough. He's doing battle with Scotty K. Yep, that's the anglicized version of Scott Knick. So gotta say, the fights are plentiful and hot, just the way I like it. Mauricio Delgado is the real winner here. You can see on the left, he's made up 6 spots in the first lap. That's pretty impressive. Not uncommon for Mauricio, though. We'll see how he defends those throughout the race. Serge Hendricks still battling with Scott Knick. It's intense, and we don't get to see it. Ron Burgundy. Oh, getting passed by Andy Darnell, but it goes wide. Ooh, is this a glue versus Maroka versus Crowderfield? I can't tell who is who. It is insane.
Tobacco Maroka.
Oh, by the way, the formatting of this is we got 2 30-minute races with a reverse, what's it called? Starting order.
Transitions, or they all get reversed.
It's pretty sure to be the top 10. We don't usually do all of them, but it's possible. It doesn't say.
I think racing can even do that.
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But this pairing, the 1895s at Indianapolis, was suggested by our own Martin Edmunds, who's currently sitting 2nd.
That's why he suggested it.
It does look.
Oh, dive down the inside. We did not.
Dive down the inside. Got Crowderfield. I'm trying to decide if that's the Polish flag or something else. All of the above.
Which one's the Polish flag?
The second to last, or the first from the last. Crowderfield.
Oh, I think it's a Czech flag.
Czech. It could be Czech. I don't know flags. We're anglicizing everything. Just replace everything with the American flag.
Yeah, because they're all American.
That's all we need.
Oh! Off the wall.
That was an intense hit. Sorry, Matt, I'm going to block your screen for a second.
Look up the check flag. I want to see whose flag it is.
Oh, we got a battle. Serge Hendricks going for a move. Scott Knick closes the door. Good move on him. But that allows Gradishville to get behind Zisaglu.
Oh, there he was down the inside.
Ooh. Yep, Hendricks takes on Scott Knick and gets his starting position back. Netherlands. I mean USA. USA.
USA. USA. USA.
Do you ever watch the YouTube channel The Critical Drinker?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, when he reviewed Top Gun Maverick, like halfway through, he just started going, USA! USA! and like drunkenly chanting. It was great. Heinrich Andreasen, a name we haven't seen in a minute. Oh, Serge Hendricks goes off. Oh no!
And now his tires are going to be slippery.
Yep, delicious. He's, of course, the 95. Oh, we got a huge crash! That was Andy Darnell. What happened there?
Oh, no, Bertrand Barrier's track limits abuse.
Barrier got some track limits abusing. Good to do. I mean, he did.
Someone call CPS.
Child Protective Services?
No, it's TLS.
TLS.
Track limit services.
Oh, track limit services. Ooh, we got Butler smashing Barrier and making him go for a slide. That was not super kosher. Barrier's gonna be
How
out for blood.
did Bertrand Barrier get a track limit?
He abused track limits. You see that? he cut the track. Clean
I
as
like
that.
the sparks on the bottom. It's a good touch.
It's pretty awesome.
Even though they're not even close to touching.
Yeah, they're totally close. Look at that. They got like half a millimeter. And then when they're under braking and stuff, probably and turning and whatnot. I don't know. It's science. Man's man. I do love the man's man decal on the windshield of the black cars. Heinrich Andreasen going for a slide, but keeping it together pretty nicely. It's intense here between Edmunds, Kaszczuk, Mark Kaszczuk, of course, and Heinrich Andreasen. Keeping it together nicely. Damn, Mark. What?
Can you hear anybody in the background?
A teeny bit. I mean, I can still hear the cars, so I don't hear that much, but probably.
Nathan, shut up.
Yeah, you should tell him to burp more.
Oh God, not that.
Andy Darnell versus Scott Knick. That's heating up yet again. Except for obviously not Serge Hendricks. I said Serge Kaszczuk. We got was that Taco? There was action. We got Zisaglu versus Darnell. Oh, Zisaglu goes around. Your anglicized name is Horse Glue.
Horse Glue?
You got Fred Horse Glue.
Wow.
Henry Anderson is in the fight still. I'm not gonna remember any of these. I'll just call them by their actual names. Ooh, that was nice.
Martin Kaszczuk. Martin Kaszczuk down the inside.
Mark Kaszczuk almost died. True. Vic Vega taking some losses. I think he spun on the front straight somehow. Not sure how that worked, but ooh, we got Heinrich or Magic going around the outside. Oh, we got Martin Edmunds going off. Oh, rejoining just hit Heinrich. But he's going to be on the inside. Oh, and Heinrich goes for a slide. That's a good save. I can't decide who's where and what's who. And Martin's off. No, Martin didn't hold it. That was someone else, I think. I can't figure out what I'm watching 100%, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be honest.
I think they're automobiles.
You think they're automobiles? What the fuck made you think that? Unacceptable behavior, man. You're going to timeout zone. Well, anyway. Yeah, we got Antonio Costa running up in fourth. Gradishville making some room. Still hot on the tails of Scott Knick, who's hot on the tails of Andy Darnell. Renee Ermer, a name we haven't heard from in a while, is okay. Nope, there he's gone. Bye. Serge Hendricks making a move. He's already back in 15th after passing Vega and Horse Glue.
Got it.
Nice dive by Taco.
Taco, yeah, Taco's a good name.
Taco Mako Oka. Taco Mako. His name is Taco Mako.
Taco Mako.
Taco Baco. Tinko outside the Binkle. Renee Hermer. Hot on the tail of Antonio Costa. It's all crammed up at the top here. Except for Tobias Thierolf, who lest we forget is out of here. Mauricio Delgado, another name. He has not he's not made any mistakes. He's still holding on to 11th place. About to maybe make one from Andrew Darnell. Mark Kaszczuk goes around. Kind of saves it, but loses a good chunk of time. These cars in 95 had not quite figured out their aero kits so well.
No, they did. This is like the DTM, like Ultimate era.
Well, it's the most entertaining era, but it's not. No, I said aero. Like they hadn't. Nowadays they're like mega downforce. Like we got stick to the ceiling at speed kind of downforce.
Oh,
these ones,
not anymore.
ones,
they're GT3s now.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's true. I was thinking of the actual last DTMs.
Like 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
16, 17.
Exactly. And then yeah, the new ones are just GT3s. But this, before they became the aero obsessed monsters that they were, they had just kind of started to like, hey, maybe these wings and stuff do stuff. So they're still kind of slippery.
But like on another note, the DTM series now, even though they're GT3s, I've never seen harder battles, and the way they use these cars, like not, like they don't care about any damage or anything like that. The battles are intense.
Good to know. Vic Vega going off, blowing horse glue by. Ooh, Kratishville getting really up in Scott Knick's grill. Scott Knick, of course, right behind Mauricio Delgado. This might be the fight to watch, I think. Between this and Rene Ermer versus Antonio Costa, that might be our ticket.
I do like the two-dimensional exhaust flames.
They're always two-dimensional in every game. What are you talking about? There's not a single game that has 3D exhaust flames.
That's like a plus. That's the exhaust flames.
Yeah, that's 3D, bitch. Get done. Boom. No, I'm just kidding. Scott. Oh, Kratishville's by Scott Knick. Ooh, they contact to a slide. Ooh. Oh, now Hendricks is in it. Oh, now they're 3 wide. How did they not crash? That is intense. I can't even believe it.
They should change it.
They should do it anyway. Yeah, just do it now. Man, the Indy banking is way more intense than it looks. You can see those cars coming off it and just pummeling themselves. Wait, this is the... Uh-oh. We got Scott Knick going off-road, getting caught up. Oh, no, that's Kratishville, actually. Lots of counter steering from Serge Hendricks. Now I think of it, this is the moto layout, right? Like for MotoGP, motorcycles. That transition from the banking to the road part must be absolutely brutal on a motorcycle. Uh-oh, we got a problem. Looks like Scott Knick fell behind, or is it Zitsaglu? Saw someone off-road. Couldn't exactly tell who it was. I think it was Scott Knick. Scott Knick is being hunted down by the twin black cars of Marocca and Vega. Just kidding. Yeah, you know, that's right. Wait. Zitsaglu is being hunted by Marocca and Vega. There we go. Nope. It is Knick versus Zitsaglu and Marocca. I was confusing myself. Didn't see Vega was so far behind. My bad. I'm just talking to the ceiling. Don't even listen to me.
Hey guys, don't listen to him.
Yeah. Kratishville maybe making a move on Delgado. He's got a double cutback opportunity. Can he put the pedal down and get some maneuvering room? No, he can't, and he goes, oh, he gets T-boned by Serge Hendricks.
Where are you going, Martin?
What a hit. That was a bold move that in an alternate universe would have been absolutely beautiful, but sadly Mauricio Delgado said, I see you, and took him right out of there. He engaged the turbo thrusters and rammed him to Kingdom Come. Except Mauricio Delgado spun out! Uh-oh, Serge Hendricks is by. Luckily he had plenty of room behind, so he didn't get passed up after that, but it could still be a little dicey. He's got Scott Knick right behind him, and Zitsaglu behind him. Bertrand Braille versus Berger. Still looking at that battle for 11th. Hendricks is making some room in front of Mauricio, which could pose problems for the Cuban.
You want to know a fun fact?
No. What is it?
Well, Canada didn't sign the Geneva Convention until 1965.
Oh yeah, that's right. What a fun fact. Bertavari maybe making a move on Berger? Can't exactly tell,
Damn.
but he's been at 200s for a long ass time. Zesoglu by... Uh-oh, Delgado getting past. Oh, not a good run for him. They are still neck and neck though.
Man, it's violent.
It's perfect. Bertrand Barrier going for a double undercut. Doesn't quite have the momentum to make it happen. Could force the issue maybe just a little more. That could have been his, but as is, no dice.
Man, this is an intense battle here.
Yeah. Berger still on the tail of Berger. Me too. That Berger sounds good right now. Man's man Berger.
I love some of his burger.
You know, buddy. Ooh, we got some sliding.
Hey, go for the dive, go for the dive. Oh!
Ooh, I need a drink.
That was juicy.
Do some ASMR. Air boost. Uh oh. Darnell.
Air boost.
Air boost. Uh oh. Crowdageville going for a slide himself, but kind of saving it. Kept it on, well, in the right direction, but not on track. Ooh, Berger going off. Oh no! He overexerted himself trying to defend from Barrier.
Well, that burger is burnt.
That is. See how long you've been sitting on that one.
No, I just thought of it.
And again, Oh, he's got to cool his tires off.
That burger is overcooked.
Yeah, he did
overcooked it.
He did overcook it. You're right. God damn it.
We're back 5 minutes.
Okay. Bertrand Barrier actually going off as well, though. Thankfully, he's got 8 seconds behind to Berger, but that's still not the result he wanted to see, I bet. We will check up top. Tobias Thierolf still in. Oh my god, we just witnessed a murder. Zesoglu just completely demolished Scott Knick. I think he outbroke himself, but that looked pretty... Ooh, I don't like that too much. That might be a penalizing right there. Someone get the paddle. All of a sudden got a little quiet. Big Vega out until Takahito Muraoka. Martin Edmunds ditto for James Butler, but how do they always end up next to each other? Barrier goes around again, ceding defeat to Berger. Oh, maybe not though. Yep, definitely. Indeed are now in the fight, getting by Berger's or Barrier as well. Oops. Alright, we got some more battles. Scott Knick back on the hunt. We'll be getting a move on Takahide. Nope. Yeah, it's gonna be intense still. Now Renee Ermer's in the fight with Antonio Costa. Mark Kaszczuk getting a slowdown penalty. That doesn't really mean anything. Ditto for Martin Edmunds. Scott Knick maybe want to die? Yeah, but it's not going to be over for him. He's got a lot of switchbacks left. And he made it! What a move, Scott Knick. Really just held his ground through that entire complex. Gratishville, mix, holds off. Serge Hendricks. Renee Ermer versus Antonio Costa. Status quo is roughly maintained. Vic Vega, though, maybe on Mauricio Delgado for 13. Also, Hendricks has not given off, or given up even a little bit against Gratishville. Seems to be losing the fight to Costa a little bit as we peer back. Vic Vega versus Scott Knick versus Marocco versus Delgado. Who will win the 5-way battle? As we approach the last third of our race. On board now with Zizaglu. Scott Knick. Oh, we have a smoke cloud. Not sure where that's from. Your Matt screaming in the background. That's always entertaining. Matt's not very good at muting the microphone. Jesus Christ.
I am currently trapped on a door and I can't move.
Let's listen. Yeah, I can't really hear much more of it. Anyways, this is a Glue versus Vega versus Knick. Mauricio Delgado got shunted back to 16th place. Armor versus Costa is still going on. We're approaching the last 5 minutes of the race.
And again.
Oh, and Marocco with the world's slowest spin ever. That's a shame. I've been there before. Now watching Bertrand Barrier versus Berger, a tale as old as time. Who will come out on top? I'm surprised that Barrier was able to hold on.
Oh my god, this is such a bullshit thing.
Those who are listening carefully can get a little insight into the family drama of the Higgs household. Coming out next year on Disney Plus. it's Kaszczuk versus Irmer versus Costa. Kaszczuk hot in the battle, seeing the opportunity where Irmer is not able to find any progress on Costa. The real question is Scott Knick going to get by Vic Vega? Probably about the same as if Kaszczuk gets by Irmer. We'll have to see. Making a dive. He's made this work before. One's Zissaglu behind, I think.
And again, I am not liking this Milan.
Oh, Bertrand Barrier goes off yet again.
That's him.
Tragic for the Frenchman.
Oh my god.
Zissaglu versus Knick, still hot as ever. And Darnell is now making a move on Berger.
I'm around the other side.
And it's not gonna stick, I don't think. Damn shame there.
Where is he?
No, Vic Vega though versus Scott Knick. It's hot as ever, going around the double overtake. Kind of, I mean, it was really one of them back. Oh, but who's gonna take it home? Only 3 minutes left. Bertrand Barrier is out of here. Shame. Tobias Thierolf with a penalty. Ooh, it's getting really hot. I think that was Vegas squeezing out Zissaglu. Getting real squeezed out. Oh, it's getting really slidey. That was a nice recovery. That might be save of the day right there, at least for now. Irmer versus Magic Kaszczuk. Kaszczuk has pulled it back at the last second, now up into fourth. Good for him. Darnell versus Crutchfield versus Berger is getting intense too. Darnell is getting really hard to, or really difficult, finding it really difficult, there we go, to maintain control, getting really slidey. James Butler not having the same problem, but Irmer ahead it's getting really intense here, ladies and gents, as we approach the end of race 1. Crutchfield versus Berger. Darnell in the background, also in this fight. We got 3 different fights really going on here. Zissaglu getting a good run on Vega, but has no room to make it happen. He might get the undercut though. It looked like Vega was careless on his entry, and looks like just the glue's getting by, but will they keep it? Creditville is having a similar outing. One lap left after this one. Butler joining the fight too. It's going to be intense down to the wire. Ooh, Costa outbreaks himself a little bit. Kaszczuk's probably going to try and get the lead out on the final corner. It starts going back up around the embankment again. We'll have to see. That'll really be his last chance, though. What is going on there in the Hicks household? Alright. And that's gonna be it. Kaszczuk goes side by side, but doesn't have enough speed to make it happen. What an intense finish. Now we just gotta wait for the rest of the people to finish. Although it's still pretty hot back here. Creditville's Darnell. And really Berger too. Berger gets a horrible exit out of turn, I believe that's 4. No, it's not. It's the second to last turn. Oh, Berger gets really hot on the exit, and Creditville is going to be the one who takes it at the last second. Darnell gets by 2. Looks like Berger had a poor final corner. That is not so good. But it's the way it goes in racing, ladies and gents. You can't control everything, as much as you'd like to. Probably, I don't know, maybe you don't want to control it. And that will be it. So we have our results. Tobias Thierolf in first place. Heinrich Andreessen in second. Antonio Costa in third. Magic Kaszczuk fourth. Renee Ermer fifth. James Butler sixth. Martin Edmunds seventh. Oh, there we go. Creditville in eighth. Darnell ninth. And Berger rounding out our top 10. Excellent race there. Tobias Thierolf just took it and ran with it. Didn't have any. Didn't take any prisoners. Wait, they're playing IndyCar broadcasts over the over the baked-in commentator audio here. As we go into the, I heard him talk about Ryan Hunter-Ray. So they're going with the warm-up for race 2. As mentioned, this will be a reverse grid, top 10, I believe, and it's going to be same 30 minutes, and it'll be the final one of the day. Talking about willpower and stuff. That's fun. We should do a Formula U.S., which is IndyCar race in this at this track. That'd be fun.
Look at that.
Just gonna give a view of whoever this is. Not entirely sure, even a little bit sure, but that's how it goes.
We're all down here right now. I'm falling like all four.
This warm-up isn't very warm. I'm kind of surprised no one's even driving or anything. It doesn't sound like. Kind of not sure what's going on with that. Since we have a car running, but not sure what that means, if anything.
I got Connie right now. I'm executing.
Drama continues in the background with the Higgs household. Audience, if you shout loud enough at your monitors, I bet you'll anger your neighbors, but also maybe we might get Matt back. Try it with me.
Behind the door.
I'm not going to try it because I don't want to anger my neighbors, but you should. And with the end of the warm-up, we got the formation lap? No, I don't think so. Maybe it's just like formation period.
Oh, sorry, I'm breaking something. I have to pull up the Scirocco. Behind you. We're right behind you.
All right, there we go. Race 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Ah, well, I tried. There we go. Race 2 begins. The second to last race in the U.S.A. Manufacturer Championship. Here we go. Darnell starts on the pole, followed by Berger, Edmunds, Butler, Irmer, Kaszczuk, Thierolf, Hendricks, Anderson. Immediately, Martin Edmunds does his signature shoot the whoop and ends up in second. What a launch as always. We got a ton of movement. I can't even keep track of it. Here we go, first time around. Ooh, we got a spin already. That might be Serge Hendricks. Ooh, it didn't spin though. He ended up corralling it a little bit. That was an impressive save. A little bit too early to say, but Vic Vega is the early winner here. 5 spots he's gotten, so started last, ended up getting a pretty good start. Got Knick trying to fend off Zissiglo and Delgado. Ooh, a little contact from them. Ooh, and Edmunds is making a move on Darnell around the outside. A little double left-hander. One of the last corners. That is surprising he made that work so well. But, no, it's going to... Darnell he had a good run, but looks like he had to pull on the brakes in order to avoid from hitting Edmunds. Excellent move on Edmunds' part. He's ending up in first place. Not where I'd expect to be after lap 1. They're stuck in 8. He's made up 3 spots so far, but it's not what he has hoped for, probably. After Kaszczuk making a move on James Butler. A little contact. It's not going to stick. Irmer gets by, though. Tobias Thierolf trying to find his way up, but he's struggling to make pace. There's just too many cars in the way.
Yes, that's right.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's right.
Yes, it's wrong. Welcome back. Oh, just kidding. I thought Mag was back, but he left again. Got a shot at more Little Higgses, I think. Tobias Thierolf making a move by Magic Kaszczuk, but can he hold on to it? Looks like. All I know is that my heart says maybe. They're shouting again. Renee Ermer versus, oh, just kidding. Rick Vega versus Tobias Thierolf. I was going to say Renee Ermer versus Berger. So there's not much going on at the front. Darnell's actually catching Edmunds just slightly, but not enough to make an appreciable difference.
It always amazes me how many of you guys you lose from race 1 to race 2.
Yeah? I forgot how many of you guys that were in the race 1. It was like...
We had 17.
Oh. Only 2. And one of those is Bertrand Barrier, who quit halfway through. How was verbally abusing your brother?
Always fun.
Always fun? Nice.
It also doesn't really... Also, I kind of have to because he's an idiot and he doesn't listen.
Aw, you guys share that in common.
Well, I'll tell him that I'm doing commentary to shut up, and then he'll just proceed to completely ignore what I was saying and just talk anyway.
Yeah. That's how siblings be. Anyway, oh, we got a contact. Magic Kaszczuk gets slammed by Tobias Thierolf. A careless maneuver that I think he was following too close and really like taking a wide one. Not preparing to shoot himself. After that.
That's what I'm doing. How'd you know?
Yeah, because I could hear your gun.
I don't have a gun. I'm in Canada. We're not allowed guns.
Then what are you
We're
cocking? Cock.
Mom.
You got Sir Hendrick versus Scotty Nicholson. It's kind of rapidly devolved here, much more quicker than it did last race. Once Martin Edmunds took the helm, it was all kind of over. We got this one battle here, and then Scott Knick versus Sir Hendricks, but this time last race, we still had 3 or 4 races going. Now it seems like we only got one. Excuse me. We got Renee Ermer. We're watching the battle at the front. Oh, Scott Knick going for one heck of a slide. That was dangerous. He got in the front. Splitter caught on a bump on a fuck, what is this called? Rumble strip. And it looks like he got hooked there and just kind of slipped for a while. He was able to wrangle it together, but that was scary. Magic Kaszczuk trying to salvage his race with a 4-star given by Scott Knick. Let's see how long that lasts. Cars are allowed to pit, but they shouldn't need to, basically ever. So it's theoretically an option, but not likely to be utilized. Ooh, we got Renee Ermer locking it up and going for a little slide. Some fancy handwork there. Keeping it all together. When the pressure gets high, the desire to saw the wheel gets higher. Stuff going on here. Mauricio Delgado and Rick Vega are the 2 winners here so far. We got Vega starting at last, 15th, and Mingwood 8th, and Delgado. I'm not sure how he ended up. We'll just say he did almost as well. And Martin Edmunds, well, his lead has not gone down at all, but it's kind of been halted a little bit. Darnell has not lost much time in the last 10 minutes. Uh-oh, Serge Hendricks goes around. Darnell is able to battle between Maroka and Hendricks ignites. As Butler goes wide, or as Irmer goes wide, Andreasen picks up the pieces, slots in right in front. Good move there.
Battery low.
Matt Higgs' battery's low. You heard it first, ladies and gents. Oh, Andreasen with a good move on Berger, but then gets Harry. They collide and somehow no one goes sideways. That was an incredible, I don't know if it was coincidence or skill or what, maybe a little bit of both.
Hey, what's happened to Berger?
Well, he got back up. He got clipped by Andreasen, who basically rebounded off of him. And no one was the wiser. Andreasen's got to be a little bit pissed after that, though. That was a little interesting. Not sure even whose fault it was, but it was definitely going to be a maneuver he's going to want to not try and replicate. Now putting the moves on Berger once more. This is going to be a much more tricky maneuver, trying to get the double undercut. He backs out, maybe? Ooh, looks like Berger might have broke himself a little bit. Might have overcooked it again. But it doesn't look like Andreasen's able to take advantage of that. Not enough speed, not enough time. Although he's definitely got the room to plan his next attack. He might be going for it now. At the end of the infield straight. Ooh, it's going to get hairy. They end up keeping it clean. That was a good maneuver. Andreasen into third place. Irmer smells blood in the water. He might have a go at Berger too, and Butler's right behind. It's gonna get hairy. If Berger doesn't stem the hemorrhaging, he's gonna be in a world of hurt.
Fucking right, bud.
What?
Friggin' right, bud.
Friggin' right. As Kaszczuk is caught all the way up to Mauricio Delgado and might be preparing for a move. You see him in the background there, that red car and the yellow car. Kaszczuk going on the inside. They're side by side. Now again, there's like 7. Oh, Berger spun. Oh, that means
Berger, no.
Not only. Oh no, it looks like Irmer and Berger collided, and it looks like maybe Irmer thinks that he was at fault. No, maybe is Berger down?
Is he out of gas?
I don't think he's out of gas. He's struggling with something though, that's for sure.
Skill issue?
Yeah, it's a skill issue.
See, I just know these things.
Well, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day, Matt. So if you say it long enough, it'll eventually be true. And Kaszczuk trying again on Delgado. Same time, well, not place, but...
No, he doesn't got him. He's gonna fight back.
He might. If he can stay side by side. Nope. Okay. Oh, and he almost gets hit by Scott Knick.
He's not superhuman.
Not yet, anyway. Hasn't unlocked that side of the tech tree yet. Oh, and he goes wide, letting Tobias Thierolf through.
This is
Scott
just
Knick.
the reverse of the GT there.
Basically, Scott Knick somehow must have gone off, and Tobias Thierolf got stalled in his assault. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Maybe he fell off as well. Now he's back into 10th. We'll have to see. James Butler hot on the tail of Andy Darnell. Butler's slowly crawled away from Costa, but he's still within firing distance. He's gonna have to be a little careful if he doesn't want to get completely thrown out. Tobias Thierolf making a move on this is glue, not gonna happen. Little too late. Although behind Kaszczuk going around Delgado. Nope. Likewise, too little, too late. We're about to hit the halfway point here. They're off hot behind. Is that so low? Is it gonna happen? Same with Kaszczuk behind. On the inside, which becomes the outside, which becomes the inside again. We don't get to see. Mary Seal Delgado getting past. Did it for James Butler. This is a really popular passing opportunity this lap. Darnell trying to make a move, but the door has been closed. Delgado and Kaszczuk are both now caught up on Zizaglu. Thierolf has made tracks, so I wonder if there might have been a little bit of accident there. As we hit the halfway point of the final race.
15 minutes to go, folks.
Edmunds is out of here, but he's actually getting caught up slightly by Heinrich Andreasen. So he was 5 seconds ahead, now he's only 3.5. That means that we might have a battle for first place yet. Butler's quite a ways behind, but he's not out of it either. Oh no, Zizaglu goes around. That is not so good. That's not a happy tree. It means Delgado and Kaszczuk both get by, and maybe Scott Knick as well. No, not Scott Knick. Tony Costa. Ooh, Scott Knick trying to make that pass happen. Zizaglu's tires still have to be a little cooked, but they're probably back down to almost operating temperature now. Costa versus Darnell versus Butler is heating up too. This is not what Butler wanted to see. Thierolf versus Ermer. Thierolf is back on a tear. He's tried to claw his way back up to the podium. We'll have to see if he can hold it. Andy Darnell versus James Butler. He has got a little bit extra speed on Butler, but not much. I don't think he's going to be able to turn that to him unless he's in a really aggressive and lucky dive. Nope, not happening. So, not giving up. Costa versus Darnell. This is really that. This and Irma versus Thierolf. But that's not really going to happen. And it's Knick versus Siglo, but that can go any way at any moment. Costa stays in it. He is not letting Darnell have any ground, but not really getting much closer. Still got 10.5 minutes left, but he's got to start putting the pedal down eventually. That 10.5 minutes can go by in the blink of an eye.
Yes, it can.
I'm actually glued to my monitor right now. I'm watching so intently. This will be
This is
key,
intense.
because Costa's got to calm down, but not too much, that he figures out when he can make the maneuver. He's not got infinite time. Darnell is weaker on some parts of the track, generally the last couple of corners, but he's going to have to see that for himself and make it happen. Whoop, Irma gets around Vega. And looks like Thierolf got by a little while ago. I just wasn't paying attention. Matt, you savage. Alright. Vega making it by her, back by Irma. Oh, just kidding. Ooh, maybe. Ooh, it got. Yeah, it's heated. Temperature's high. Ooh. Antonio Costa. Ooh, we saw Andy Darnell make a mistake. Not enough to have Costa get by. And now Thierolf's in the equation. This just got a whole lot more urgent from Costa's point of view. You can just see that Thierolf is not keen to be held up by these two. He's got his eyes on the prize of P1. Although keen-eyed among you will notice that Henrik Andreessen's clawed up to Martin Edmunds. He's now only 1.5 seconds behind. That's not what Martin Edmunds wants to hear, because 1.5 seconds is not a lot to make up if you've got that time. He was, 7 minutes ago, he was 3.5 seconds, so he could easily make that back in the last 7 minutes. We will have to see. Thierolf gets a much better move, as does Costa on Darnell. Thierolf by there 3 wide. Oh, Thierolf gives it up though. Saying, okay, I'll just take Costa's spot then. Knick versus Delgado, as it ends up being. We've also got Zizaglo in the background, and Hendricks as well. Hendricks going to the outside. and then for the cutback, he's gonna have to do 2 more. Nope, can't stay side by side. Probably smart. That'd be pretty reckless. Oh, but never mind. He got a little bit hungry. Tobias Thierolf makes it by Andy Darnell. Ooh, Darnell gets a little bit skittish. Costa might get the chance to go through. No such luck though. Approaching the last 4 laps here. It's coming down to the wire. Costa having a nip at Darnell's heels. He's like, hey, remember me? I'm back.
Oh, look at them. They're so close.
Indeed. Big Vega going for a nice little slide. He's still winning pretty nicely, up from last place to here. Or, well, 15th place to here, we should say. Costa making a look around Darnell, but it's not going to move. Maybe it will, though. No, it seems kind of unlikely. Oh, no, he does get a run. Is he going to get sideways? No. He's only side by side though. He does have the inside now. Can Darnell hold enough speed to maintain around? I mean, fast enough speed? Yes, he does. Costa back through. But Darnell is eager to take it back. Cuts to the inside. It's not going to... Ooh, he gets a little bit of a wobble. Backs out. That was probably a smart decision. 5 minutes remaining. George Hendricks with a run on Zissiglu. And Scott Knick ahead might be in danger too. We got some wild dodging maneuvers. That might be Mauricio Delgado, I see. Always keen for the fun dodges. Kaszczuk on the inside of Vega. Vega not keen to let it happen, but we also got Irma versus Darnell right in front. Kaszczuk by. It's getting really intense. Final 4 minutes. Hendricks through Delgado, but Delgado has still got some speed. Zissiglu, Delgado with the little bobble. Irma versus Darnell up ahead. Getting intense still. Andreasen has actually caught back up to Martin Edmunds. It is now a battle for first place. And with 2.5 minutes, Martin Edmunds has to be hot under the collar. He's going to have to defend for a long time there. Looks like Delgado and Berger have lost it. No doubt that those happened at the same time. Berger would have fall from grace as that was. Vega around Kaszczuk, but he spins right in Kaszczuk's path. Oh, that was unfortunate. Heinrich is right there. He's got 1.5 laps, so 2 laps. This will be the fight to watch, I think. It's really the last one we got, Rene Irmer versus Andy Darnell, but this is the meat and potatoes of what we came here to see. Martin might have burned up his reserves, his energy reserves at the beginning of the race, and now Andreasen has been slowly eating away at his territory, and now they're there. This will be the last lap after this past the finish line. He's got to plan his move carefully because Martin Edmunds is a fearsome defender. Oh. Looks like Edmunds broke himself a little bit, but he kept the door closed enough that it didn't really matter. Edmunds getting really wild into defense. Magic Kaszczuk now versus Vic Vega. Also a good race, but let's see the front. Oh, contact! Looks like Vic Vega outbroke himself or broke too early, and Kaszczuk plowed into the back of him. That ends that battle. Andreassen's got only a couple of corners left. Actually, that's a lie.
Whoa! That was a slide and a half.
Oh yeah, that was a decent slide. But Andreassen's on the warpath. He's only got he's only got 4 corners left.
Burns' tires are gone.
And now we're watching Irmer again. There we go. But are they gone enough to allow Andreasen by? 2 left. 1 left. Uh-oh. Wait. Irmer versus Darnell. That's great. Can we watch the front? Andreassen's by. We didn't get to see it, but it happened. Oh, now we're watching Irmer again. No. Looks like Edmunds has spun. Or hit a wall or something. Gone off track. No, I want to see the battle up front. No. Oh. Man. Oh, that's it. Heinrich Andreasen wins. Second race of round 4. We don't get to see it. Thierolf is able to crawl his way up to 4th place in a pretty dramatic fashion as well.
What's happened to Martin? He's fallen back so much.
Well, I think since the race is over, he's going to just stop. Rene Irmer is not able to get by Andrew Darnell. Magic Kaszczuk didn't really have a battle. What an intense run at the last second. That was amazing.
I like how we got to see it.
Yeah, that's so annoying. Come on, what do you think you are? ACC's director? Come on.
Whoa, 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 that's shots fired.
Yeah. And our final person across the finish line is Berger. Well, the final one that, determines an order. And Maroka finishes as well. There's our final order. Heinrich Andreasen in 1st place, Martin Edmunds 2nd, James Butler 3rd, Tobias Thierolf 4th, Antonio Costa 5th, Andrew Darnell in 6th, Rene Irmer 7th, Magic Kaszczuk 8th, Vic Vega 9th, and Scott Knick running out the top 10. Tobias Thierolf with the fastest lap by quite some margin, actually. But what a hustle at the end for Heinrich Andreasen. That was, I wish you had seen it. Bummer. Well, as we sit now, Tobias Thierolf in the championship, it leads in points, 165. Heinrich Andreasen second with 120. Magic Kaszczuk right behind with 117. James Butler in 4th with 101. Antonio Costa in 5th with 86. Martin Edmunds in 6th with 83. Andy Darnell in 7th with 80. Bertrand Barrier in 8th with 75. Rhino Berger
Not now.
in 9th with 67. And Serge Hendricks in 10th with 62 points. Our next round is going to be the finale. And it will be at Daytona with the WTCC 2013 cars suggested by our very own Magic Kaszczuk. So this will be one hell of a finish. It's going to be the longest race, 60 minutes. So we cannot wait to see how that
One race,
ends
60
up.
minutes?
The finale, in 8 days. So that will be interesting. It all comes down to this. But
I'm still looking.
we must bid you adieu for now.
100 I have like a 92
It was
seven.
fun, but we'll join you in 2 weeks. September 9th is when the final race happens, and I can't wait to see it. Visit us, esr-race.org, for more racing content and all that stuff. Like us, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's all I
For
got.
sure.
What about you,
Do
Matt
that.
Higgs?
You nailed everything I was going to say.
Damn right, I nail everything. Anyhow, it's been awesome. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.